Like I say, basically Nixon or JFK or Jimmy Carter is trying to pretend to be me. Um, there are pictures of JFK or someone wearing a white turtleneck sweater and basically pretending to be basically the Lord or whatever, or the Creator. Basically, they were trying to pretend to be me. Basically, the Republicans and the Democrats and basically the people. Like I said, it's Lucifer White Star's White House and Lucifer White Star's White DC building. Built, I believe, by the Germans or someone like that. Anyway, it's built a long time ago. Anyway, there's more stuff, like for instance 700,000 basically ships built in China or Japan or something like that. Like I said, many people thought that those ships had never been built, blah 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 blah. And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, they built 700 of my ships. Anyway, so it was in this valley that eventually had been taken over by whatever, and flooded or whatever else like that. But they started digging around and started noticing some stuff, and maybe there was one or two shipbuilders still there, but they found the location where basically it's this valley where they can flood it or something like that. Anyway, though, but yeah, hundreds of thousands of years ago, the Japanese built a lot of my ships, or the Chinese basically. They built 700 or 700,000 of my ships. 700, I think. I think I only needed 700. I only wanted 700, basically ships being built and all that other stuff. So they built them and blah blah blah, and they cruised around and they were great, wonderful ships too that had baffled systems and everything else like that. Like I say, the Germans taught the Chinese, and the Chinese, we were all together. Like I say, this is what JFK or Jimmy Carter or Richard Nixon or Rodney or Rick Bush or someone is trying to lie about. They're trying to pretend like they are whatever. They are not Star. They're not Lucifer Star. They have no connection to me, really. Like I said, they're basically just soldiers, and not even that. They're not even soldiers. They're basically people that are just running around with guns, for years, just basically trying to steal or trying to whatever and trying to get their way into the White House. Like I said, it's Lucifer White Star's house, and there was this giant mine that went underneath it to the Washington D.C. building. Blah blah blah. Nixon was running around trying to pretend to be the ender of what's called of corruption. Blah blah blah, and he was actually creating corruption.